The sneaky weasels thought they could get their mitts on our turf while we're out fighting in this dump. Like hell they will. Once we're done with this war, we'll skim Mendev ourselves. Thank you very much. And if these unwelcomed helpers show their faces, just say the word, Chief, and the people will give them the pitchfork. The common folk love Isger about as much as I love donating to charity. No, it does not, Adam. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to assume the answer is no, if it has only ever appeared in the 5th act. Yeah, I know, right? Just fucking exhausted. If it only appears in the 5th act, I just started the 5th act. I've only played like maybe 3 to 5 hours in the 5th act. If it appeared before, it's possible, but unlikely, because I don't recall. So shall summon foreign delegates to resolve crisis and keep an eye on the uninvited helpers. All generals gain excellent advisors, +10 to power. Recruitment growth for trainable units increases by 15% for each captured region. Unlocks the Sister of Golden Irenis mercenary unit. Monks with a high defensive potential. 8 of them are recruit. Whoa, let's go. Thank you, Cappy. Oh, are you going back in there? Yeah. It costs water, too. Thank you. Okay. Mendavian Cavaliers. Increase unit training for every region. Let's do that one. If there's one thing Mendavian nobility has in abundance, it's pride. Thank you. Put that there. They will be outraged by the mere thought of some foreigners taking control of their lands, and if there are new estates on that conquered territories involved, why will they be twice as vigorous in their efforts to save their homeland? We will know soon whether this is a decision was prudent. Will Mendev survive the crisis or is all doomed to fall? Once the outcome becomes apparent, I will report to you immediately. Where's my fucking potion from the last one? I still don't have it. It was a yellow potion. It would be the most expensive thing I own. Nope. There's no way it would sell for 1,000. It has to be like... It's not here. I need to look up the name of that potion to figure out when the fuck I'm supposed to get it, and if I was supposed to get it immediately, how to cheat it into the game for me. The stat buff one? Yeah, +2 to every stat potion. Like, I selected that as my option and I didn't get it. So I'm like... Oh, here it is. They stopped the bloodshed in Erosian and gathered all parties at the negotiating table. A messenger has arrived in Dresden bringing the personal gift. What? Now do I have it? Invitation from the Three Crusaders. Okay, I have to do that. So let's look at that here in a second. Defenders of Freedom? I think this is the medium armor one. I'll do that one. Let's do that one. There it is! Okay, I got it. So all my stats should increase by 2. Oh, let's go! Just start the game and give me like 100 of those potions.
I know you hate demons, but since we're fighting together, perhaps we could...
No, we could not.
Wait, that's must defense later? Wait. Should probably keep that. Just in case, you know? Okay, so... Yes, I want land back, thank you. Go to Gundren. The detachment of Crusaders summoned from Canabras to the military council to aid the cause has found itself in grave danger. They've been completely blocked off by demonic forces and have been forced to take up a defensive position. If not rescued, they will die. Alright, so what do I do about that? Is this them? Nice. Wrecked them. I'll say it like that. The errand is complete. Wait. After they helped the blocked reinforcement, the commander's troops were ambushed by Casmorda's forces. The route to Dresden has been cut off by his army. So now there's another army back. Holy Christ. Yes, okay. Plura's Fall? What the fuck is that? I did see this thing out here that's closed portal to the ineluctable prison. There's one there and one here and one there. So maybe that's what you're talking about? That's way fucking not here. That's where it is. This guy thinks I pushed deep into the world wound before Act 4. Nope. Early sunset is here somehow. Let's hurry then. Let's see what he's doing. Come on.
I'm losing my temper.
What's up, Devoid? How are you? Honestly, I'm glad you're late, because that means you missed a whole lot of stuff, and when you eventually play this game yourself, you won't remember what it, or you won't have seen what I did. You're great. Awesome. I saw Lucid was doing erections. Early sunset is nearby. He stands there as if he has been waiting for you. You do want to play it? It's really good. The only downside is it's not multiplayer. So you can't play it with Lucid, unfortunately, but... I mean, I guess you could. You just have to do, like, hot seat. You know what hot seat is. You've been gaming a long time. I say hot seat gaming, and there's a lot of people that don't know why. Or they don't know what it means. He stands there as if he's been waiting for you. His insinuating voice speaks in your mind, so we meet again. You want to play Baldur's Gate after the next update? I do too. Hot seat, the days of old magic, yeah. I wanted to continue the conversation we started in the Abyss. But first I wanted to ask you a simple question. Do you want to remain as you are now? After all, there are so many other possibilities before you. I can see you're lying and trying to lure me into a trap. It will not work. The devil's voice instantly grows bored. Well, the subtle method didn't work, so let's try another one. Open your soul to hell, Kang. Wow, I gained 37 experience worth. Terrifying power rings through the devil's words. It's almost as it drives you to your knees, but with an incredible effort of will, you manage to stay on your feet. Mephistopheles. Interesting. I was looking for a more elegant way to seal the deal, but it seems we have to resort to brute force. I mean, obviously, when you get around to playing this, your alignment actually plays a very, very significant role in the game's story as well. So, if you choose a different alignment from me, you're going to get wildly different stuff. When I do get to start on Pathfinder games, should I get this one first? Technically, you should play Pathfinder Kingmaker first. It came out first. And they both take place in the same world, and there are references to the first game in this game. That being said, Kingmaker is a difficult game. Like, there were certain functions in the game that I just disabled completely because they were complete and utter bullshit. So, if you play Kingmaker first and it starts shitting on you really fucking hard, you can turn off some stuff. You can go into custom difficulties and just turn off some of the features that you don't like. And I'm sure there's a mod like this one, this Toy Box mod. I'm sure there's one for the first game too. I just didn't see it at the time. You'll do a little research when picking. You're still very new to these games. This one has been much better. There is a lot of similarities between this and Kingmaker, but Kingmaker, this game toned down a lot of the stuff in Kingmaker that people complained about. It still has some bullshit stuff in it, but not nearly as much. That's kind of why I'm like, if you really want to get into these games and you really like CRPGs like Baldur's Gate and Divinity and stuff like that, I would say do Kingmaker first, solely because after you play this one, if you go back to play Kingmaker, you probably won't want to. Because you'll get like 20 or 30 hours in and you'll be like, this game is bullshit. I was looking for a more elegant way to seal the deal, but it seems we have to resort to brute force. What does Mephistopheles really want with me? Like,
none shall escape!
What do you fucking care, dude? Just a devil came out of nowhere and was like, I want you on my side. I'm like, no, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you. Alright. He's a bit of a dick. So 32 AC, what's your AC? 58. Fucking...
Prepare yourself.
I'm gonna get up into his grill. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna touch myself. Alright, see you later, Adam. We're gonna grapple his nerd ass. Or try to, but fail.
Out of my way!
Okay. Both of the side dudes are dead. Good.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
What? Well, that's some bullshit. Y'all are probably immune to fire, right?
Fall!
Immunities. Yeah, fire. He's immune to fire. What about you guys?
I will bring down the divine wrath!
You're resistant to fire, but only 5 points of damage. Y'all are evil, right? Yeah. That's the range. Alright. I'm not liking this fight. Hello? I'm gonna fight these. I'm gonna attack these dudes over here because they're gonna be the harder ones to hit.
Desna, guide my hand.
You won't survive me.
And I can still cast a spell? Interesting.
Make your peace.
Let's hear you cry. Endure this!
Healed him for 180.
I will resist!
Run them through! Make every strike count.
I saw down.
Looks like they're gonna go try to deal with Arushale.
Still fight!
Prepare yourself!
Out of my way!
Get fucked on. Hey, Luce will be back on Saturday? Nice. The Archdevil seems amazed, but not humiliated. Defeat. I've almost forgotten how it tastes. And let me tell you this. You can kill me now, but you cannot kill me for good. Archdevils, like demon lords, are reborn in their realms if they are killed elsewhere. Of course, there are ways to finish off a creature like me, but I doubt they are within your reach. Yeah, finish him off. That's fine. I'll kill you again if need be. When the devil disappears, it seems some irreversible dam crumbles inside you, and the chain shackling your power falls away. The power rises inside you like an unstoppable surging wave. The devil is gone, and we are free from his pernicious influence. I feel like I'm flying. I think we're in a fairy tale. What we just saw was real magic, not some arcane spell, but real. Did I have to leave Cheliax to face the machinations of a devil here? Here in the World Wound? But hell will remember the lesson you've taught them. I don't know anyone else in the entire world who would have done the same thing you did. Your accomplishments are amazing, our most esteemed Kang. You yourself are amazing. I can't recall ever seeing a mortal who could change so much, and you have blossomed like a flower on a young shoot. What can I say? Today was a good day. We've driven off the devil. We've made our friends happy, and even the commander himself has somehow changed. You big hornhead, it was worth coming to the crusade just to see that. Who else of our kin has ever seen such a thing? Hooray, Kang! This nasty devil kept bothering you, but you were only stronger, better, and cuter. Alright, everybody is actively
I need
dying.
your assistance.
Please heal me. Okay, cool. When am I gonna stop burning? Now, actually. Cool. And I also leveled up? Holy shit. Well, goddamn. Not only did I... Bro, Ivu is huge! Alright, things are getting real. We're level 19 now. Have I gotten toughness? Ironhide. I mean, Ironhide is good, I guess, but... Man, I guess I'll go with Ironhide. +1 AC. Alright. Sounds good. Incredible Heft 5. At 3rd level and every 4 levels after that, a Titan fighter becomes more skilled with wielding a two-handed weapon in a single hand, and gets a +1 attack on all damage rolls when fighting. +1 on all attack and damage rolls when fighting this way. Sick! So what does that mean for my attacks now? I can still attack 7 times, and my lowest chance to hit is a +34. Jesus Christ. Paladin. Extra lay on hands. An extra mercy? Ooh, an extra mercy could be really good. I could go with mercy exhausted. What are my other options? Wait. Damn. Well, I'm not gonna reload for that. We're gonna save here. I was gonna reload for the, take a different feat on my dude, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna redo that fight for that. crap. Yeah, I was gonna take a mounted ability because my dude actually rides Ivu into battle now, but I don't want to have to do that fight again. What is his feat? Sculpting the river. Your deft strikes and canny positioning control the flow of combat. When you deal damage with an unarmed attack, never gonna happen, never mind. Light armor proficiency. Can you imagine just getting light armor proficiency at level 19? Nobody's doing that. It's like, if I've made it this far, I don't need light armor at this point. Whenever you score a critical hit, your opponent becomes staggered for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. A successful fortitude save reduces the duration to just 1 round. I have sickening critical. There we go. What are my critical options here? I could blind them. Oh. Look at this one. Tiring critical. Whenever you score a crit, your opponent becomes fatigued. It just does. There's no roll. Whenever you score a crit, your opponent is permanently blinded. A successful fortitude reduces this to the dazzled state for 1d4 rounds. I think I'd rather have staggering critical. They become staggered, because staggered is... they can either move or attack, but not both. No, that seems less useful than fatigued. -2 to strength and dex. Doing anything that would normally cause fatigue would cause them to become exhausted instead. A -2 to strength and dex. So that would decrease their attack rolls and their damage rolls by 2. Yeah, let's do that one. Tiring critical. Yeah, okay. Social. Level 19 cleric, let's go! More channeling. So my channels, I'd have 20 channels per day. That's a lot. Yes, I think. I could also get spell penetration. +2 bonus on caster level checks made to overcome a creature's spell resistance. No, I think I'll stick with more channeling. Okay. Maru Chalet. AC granted by light armor increases by 1. Does she use medium armor or light armor? Light, okay. Bleeding critical. She doesn't crit all that often. Yeah, let's go light armor spell focus. So she gets an extra 1 AC from her light armor. And Ulbrig. Bird, man. Would be nice to get him some extra defense. He's constantly getting dumpstered. When you assume a wild-shaped form, choose one of the following types. You gain resistance to that type. All your natural attacks do 1d6 points of damage of that type. You assume a wild shape that already has energy resistance to the type you choose. It increases by 6 instead. If you assume a wild shape that deals damage of the same type, the energy damage from your wild shape deals an additional die category. Oh, moves up 1 die category. So from a 1d6, it would become 1d8. Frightful shape. What is that? It is supernaturally ferocious to disquieting appearance, such that when you attack a creature, you can use the ferocity to frighten the observers. When you make an attack against an enemy within 30 feet, they must succeed DC 10 plus half your level plus your charisma modifier, or become frightened. Frightened's good, but I don't want to chase bad guys around the map. I hate doing that. Raking Claws makes them bleed. I don't really care about bleeding. I think Energized Wild Shape seems good. Because then I can choose...
Did the world just forget me?
Or not. Whatevs. Alright. My Mythic. Azada. Sorry, what is this? I can change my portrait. What? Why? Why is that an option? Technically, I'm not done. I have level 10 Mythic, where I get an additional superpower. Alright, Mythic ability. Inspirational leader. All your allies within 50 feet have a bonus equal to half your mythic rank plus 1 to initiative, saving throws, mind affecting effects, and concentration checks. Well, that seems pretty good. Once per day, when your HP drops low, you become unkillable. For 2 rounds, you become immune to damage that would make you unconscious. Wait. Every round, as long as you make at least 1 melee attack, you gain a stacking +2 bonus on damage rolls with melee weapons, up to a maximum of +10. This lasts until the end of combat. Yes. What is this? A level 3 spell? Overwhelming Grief. Seems pretty good. A level 4 spell. Let's go Freedom of Movement. Level 5. Mass Castigate. That's a good one. A level 6 spell. Greater Heroism. And then 2 level 7s. The affected creature suffers from confusion. Remove curse does not remove insanity. Greater restoration or heal will fix it. You utter a single word, and it causes the creature to be blinded. Whether the creature can hear the word or not, the duration of the spell depends on the current hit points. 200 hit points or more and they are unaffected. 50 or less and they are permanent. 50 to 100 and it's 1d4 plus 1 minutes. 100 to 200 it's 1d4 plus 1 rounds. Now, power words in Pathfinder are not nearly as good as they are in D&D. Because if this guy has 200 or more hit points, right? So if he's at, let's say this guy's at 200 hit points. Why would I want to blind him with Kang when I can attack that round and deal like 400 or 500 damage in one round? I would just kill it. Like, what use is Power Word Blind to me? It doesn't seem like it's worth. No, all the power words are the same way. Power word kill, power word stun, they have the exact same hit point requirements. It's not a difficulty rating, it's not a skill save. In D&D, they're like, you can make a save, DC 30, good luck. If you fail, you're just blinded. Okay, let's go Mass Hold Person. And probably Insanity. Those seem like the best ones. Look at that, 32 strength. Fucking, I'm ripped! But only in the game! Alright. What is her mythic ability? Let's give her last stand. Because she's my tank-esque character. I did get perfect cavalry on my dude a couple of times ago for Mythic, where I no longer get attacks of opportunity while I'm mounted. Attacks of opportunity against me. So I can just like run through the enemies mounted and it doesn't affect me. Sick. You gain a bonus on attack rolls with ranged weapons equal to the penalty to the AC. Okay. Equal to the penalty to AC the target receives from their size, if any. Oh. So if the enemy, let's say the enemy is a large enemy, right? And I don't know the exact number, but let's say large enemies innately get a -2 to their armor class just because they're large. I would also get a +2 on my attack rolls for that. Interesting. I like this. The likelihood of me fighting larger enemies at the end of the game is pretty high. Oh, Cappy, he's so big. Impossible domain. Every time you hit a target in melee combat, you leave a mark on it. Any ally attacking that marked target deals an additional divine damage equal to 1d6 per your mythic rank. And consumes the mark. Okay. I thought it just stayed there. I was all like, holy shit! Three times per day, as a move action, you can teleport to an ally who has less than 30 hit points. Until the end of the next round, your first healing spell or ability is empowered and maximized as though using the empowered and maximized spell feats. All variable numeric effects of an empowered spell are increased by half, including the bonuses to the rolls. And then maximize. All variable numeric spells of a spell modified by this feat are maximized. I don't think so. You know, weirdly enough, let's go Inspirational Leader on him. That's a plus half of your mythic rank. Mythic rank is 9, so that'd be 4. So a +4 to your initiative, your saving throws against mind effects, and +4 to his concentration checks. Why not? He's usually in the middle of everybody. Acid, cold, fire, electricity. Let's go fire on him. Because we're going to be fighting creatures from the abyss, and they prefer fire, generally. Who is this? This is Ulbrich. Let's get last stand on Ulbrich. Because he frequently gets down to low HP, so he'll be unkillable for 2 rounds, which will be really helpful for him.
I'm Commander Shepard, and Awesome Matt G is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Let's go, Mom! Thanks for the resub. 91 months. That is bananas. Thank you very much. Every time you miss an enemy with a ranged attack, your aim improves, giving you a +1 stacking bonus on attack rolls against that same enemy, up to a maximum of your mythic rank. Every success reduces it by 1. She misses a lot. Let's give her that. She misses, well, I won't say a lot. She misses more than Lan does.
I will lend you my
We
aid.
will win this war.
Alright, save. Have fun, Mom. We'll see you later. Alright. What cool shit did we get? Spells. Composite longbow +4? Not any good. Longsword +4. Is that good for you? Nope. Ring of Evasion. Mighty Fist 2. Resistance. Bracers of Armor +8. What the fuck? Well, that ring is useless, so I guess we can give you a Ring of Evasion. I don't know if you have the evasion ability. I don't think you do. Wait. Once per day, the goggles allow you to cast Hellfire Ray using your character level instead of the caster level. Robe of Mephistopheles. The robe grants its wearer an aura, which makes all enemies in a 30-foot radius suffer a -4 penalty on saving throws against fear, compulsion, and charm effects. In addition, once per day, the wearer of this robe can make all enemies in a 30-foot radius pass a DC 30 saving throw. If they fail, they lose their minds, becoming hostile to everyone and start attacking targets indiscriminately for 1 minute. Bro! Bitch, do I have wings? Bro! My ass has got wings! Alright, that's dope as fuck. Dragonfly wings? Kind of, yeah. They're like little fairy dragonfly wings. That looks fucking sick. Okay. Can you fly? I don't know. +2 bonus to your wisdom score. If it's combined with the undeniable truth classes, which it is, it grants a 10-foot aura of fear. Any hostile creature who starts its round in this aura can be feared. A DC 25 plus my charisma modifier, so DC 29. What about you? What is your shirt? Increase it. Fuck, everybody's shirt is so good. I want somebody to wear the robe of Mephistopheles. Oh well.
Move out. All this waiting bores me.
I don't see anything in here that looks like I can fly. I have so many abilities that I don't use because it's just so much better for me to attack. Because I can do like 500 damage in a single round. Alright. You know what? I think this is a perfect stopping point for tonight, everybody.